Ready? Because, yeah.
Welcome to the chaos. Ooh, it's been a lot. I
It's a lot.
appreciate all of you waiting patiently for this stream that was supposed to start 13 minutes ago. So 13 is a lucky number for me, though. So there you go.
Fair.
Yeah. So we're here to have some fun, promote the Saga system, which is badass. So if you haven't seen that, done it, um, we'll drop some links in the chat in a little bit so you can follow Dennis, download all that stuff. Okay, as DM, almost said GM. And we are
As to
raising money for the Trevor Project as well. So every little bit counts. And for a $66 donation, you can turn one of us Sith. So that's fun. So I'm Shannon. I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to let the cast introduce themselves. And we'll have Dennis go last because he's going to be our fabulous GM for the night. Casper, why don't you start us out?
Osio, everybody. My name is Casper, the MB Ghost. My pronouns are they, he, and tonight I am playing FGT M3, a battle droid who stole this helmet, apparently. I don't know.
I really just want that music that I can hear to be the music that
The ice cream
playing.
truck.
You're like an ice cream droid.
Do not give me ideas. Oh, yeah. Okay, sorry. I'll popcorn it to Jeremy since he's the one who brought up
Oh,
Ice Cream
no.
Droid.
I'm Jeremy, and I want Casper to play an ice cream droid. You can find me on socials at WH Pubs or here on Twitch at Wanderers Haven. All one word, no underscores. I write TTRPG stuff and stream. Tonight, I'm playing Hades Quince. I'm not going to say anything about Hades because it's a surprise.
Oh.
And I'll popcorn it over to Sam.
Hi, I am Classic Sam NYGM or Classic Sam all over social media. I do a bunch of stuff, including a talk show with TTRPG and nerdy people. And my character is, I want to say Nail. I keep saying Nale, and it's not Nale. So we're going to go with whatever you guys pronounce it as, and we'll see what happens.
Just wing it.
Just wing it. I'm a bounty hunter, so let's see what happens.
Love it.
That leaves me. Hi, I'm Dennis. I'll be the game master this evening. I'm also the creator of Sagas, the system that our supplement uses to play in this Star Wars universe. As usual, my style is very, very improvised, so do not feel bad about donating $66 to an amazing cause to turn one of these people Sith in the middle of our narrative.
Oh, the improv was going to improv. Okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be incredible. I did not say who I was, so I probably should do that. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I probably should say who my character is. Look, you guys, I am like my neurospicy is at an all-time level right now, and I am running tech, trying to figure out where my character is, and remembering all the things I did not do before this stream. So I appreciate you all. I know you all get me. So I am playing Shandara Taval, and I am a Jedi, and I chose the humanoid form for real, so I didn't have to do much of the cosplay. So that's where we stand today. Life is lifing, people. Just roll with it.
Yeah, I said humanoid because I'm like, we're not doing cosplay. I just came from work. Listen.
Yeah. Like, it's all about raising money for charity and playing this kick-ass game.
Exactly.
Love it.
Speaking of, are we ready to begin? Well, too bad, because we're beginning.
Too bad.
Sucks to be
commercial
you.
break.
Get used to it.
Order 66. The Purge of the Jedi. Darth Sidious planned this moment for decades to solidify the chokehold of the Empire from its inception. Jedi were executed simultaneously across the galaxy, ending the Clone Wars and ushering in a new age of fear. Or not quite simultaneously. Because here in the Outer Rim, news arrives on a delay. Especially for this particular mining colony. Its name is a matter of some dispute, but for our purposes, we will call it 9. 9 is a desolate but bustling place. Wet, gray, but not destitute. Flashing lights advertise ship parts and scrap yards, food and drink. And we see a Jedi walking down the somewhat crowded street, boots splashing in shallow puddles, making his way to the shipyard to see who might be arriving this morning. Jer, please describe what your character looks like.
Hang on, I gotta put on my cosplay. Excellent. Walking through the rain, I have a faded green hooded cloak. My head is down, but if you can see in it, there's a kind of dusky, ruddy colored skin fellow. Their dark hair maybe has a slightish tinge of brown to it, but it's mostly black and is shaved on the sides, long braided ponytail coming out the back, kind of wound down around his shoulders. The hilt of a lightsaber bounces off of his hip as he walks, keeping an eye around for anything that might be untoward. But as people notice, I will say, "Oh, may the force be with you. Force be with you. Force be with you." As I enter this area, headphones really make this all bulky.
People around here know you. You've been here for a while. They nod as they see you pass. They recognize the hilt dangling on your belt. And nobody here, including you, is any the wiser of the galaxy-altering order that just came down less than a day ago. You do see, you go to the shipyard, and you do see a few new arrivals. This is the Outer Rim, and it's populated but not super busy. The security here is not but a few men in not necessarily uniforms, but all about the same shade of brown. And they are carrying blasters or some other weapon at their side. And you see a ship descend. It is a it has two very wide wings jutting out from its sides, almost like triangles, tapering to tips on each end. And the two engines dangling underneath those wings sputter to a stop as the ship touches down lightly. A gangplank opens with a hiss and lowers to the ground, and there is a clanking sound, clunk, 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 as a droid walks out among the mist into the rain. Casper, please describe what your character looks like.
My character is a mega droid from
Got the timing.
Rocketoid Combat Automata. I was manufactured in Golathia. I am like 8 feet tall with like red sensors and silver plating, which is dull and busted in various like places. I am clearly recycled from a bunch of other random droid parts. That and I'm just wearing a helmet that's been placed on my head quite recently, so it's going to it jostles around my sensors as I take a reading of the entire like localized area.
Jared, what do you do as you see this droid walk onto the ground?
I mean, my eyebrow goes up because I've never heard a droid play ice cream truck music before. And so there is definitely that moment of like, what do they have in stock? But once I realize that it is not the droid making that noise, I will do I know the sort, like the origin of this droid?
Make a check and see if you can recognize any of the parts. First roll of the game.
So that's a 7.
Nope. This is a weird ass droid.
Yeah, then I'm not too worried about it. I will keep an eye on it and see if it's owner. Droids are typically owned. I think that's the right word. Happens to come out, or never seen one with a pilot helmet before, so maybe this. I'm just gonna watch it.
Do I see any like threats around the immediate area? Sorry, what am I rolling again?
You're rolling. You look at your character sheet, see if anything applies, and if so, that changes what die you will roll.
All right.
If not, you will be rolling a d10.
I have a bad memory, so will that apply?
Fortunately, even those with bad memories are able to suss out immediate threats.
Okay, cool. So D10 it is. We got a 9.
We're not sure. There might be.
It looks good up here.
Oh, you're muted. Or at least we can't hear you.
Yeah, no, I was muted because I was typing away like crazy. I'm laughing because I didn't realize you took poor memory as your struggle too, and I also have poor memory, so that's hilarious.
The two of you are getting along so well.
Oh my god!
Hilarious. I was like, a droid is gonna know everything. I don't need to worry about that. Yeah, that's hilarious. So yeah, so I'm up, just getting ready to kind of walk on down. So what was it that you said?
It all looks good up here.
All right. Well, let's go. Let's head out. See if we can try not to stick out, but I don't know. I don't think that's going to work.
As you descend,
I stick out everywhere.
Yeah. It was a joke. Clearly not a good one.
As you put your comms away and descend the gangplank onto the planet surface, please describe to us what your character looks like.
So I am wearing a blue robe, blue Jedi robe. And then underneath is hints of black and blue in the banding that goes across, wearing fitted pants, pretty much with boots. I have a lightsaber that you cannot see that is to my side. And I'm probably about 5'3", and look like I work out, but you can't really tell, through all the. You can't see much. I'm doing this as I'm walking in. So I have
cloaked and hooded figure.
Yep.
You where do you go once you're on the planet's surface?
I should add
see a couple guards, shops, scrap yards.
I should add too just facial features and stuff like that. I have red hair and green eyes, pretty fair of skin, and you'll see a few kind of like scars on the face as well. Like I've been through it a little bit. FGT, what do you think? Should we go right this time? What are you getting over there?
Have I spotted Jeremy's character doing like may the force be with you?
Well, at this point I'm just kind of watching you, but as soon as this robed figure steps off, I like kind of stiffen up, turn, and walk hurriedly away.
So I track that movement.
Both of you do.
Well, that didn't seem suspicious at all. We could follow that guy.
I love when they make it easy for us. And just start heading in that direction. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna clonk my very casual butt in his direction.
Yeah, and when you see us like walking, like it's clearly like one of us is making a whole bunch of noise and just not giving a shit, and then like I'm doing the Jedi smooth, can't really see and hear and whatever, but also like arrogantly walking through like I don't care, like I'm just confident in the abilities. So we're definitely standing out as we're walking through.
I would like a contested check, please. Jared to Hades to get away, and Chandra, and I think FGT to not fall behind.
I lost you a little bit there. I don't know if it was on my end or yours, but I lost a little bit of that audio.
Same.
Hades is making a contested check with you, Shannon, to see whether he can get away or not, and FGT is trying to catch up.
Cool.
So can I argue that soft-footed would give me a D8 instead of the D10?
I think it would.
Okay. And then can I spend 3 effort to roll 2 dice?
Yes, you may.
Sweet.
You can boost your own
I love that Jeremy knows how to play the game.
I have fast reflexes. Would that count? So I roll a D8 instead of the D10 or whatever?
Not in this case.
Okay.
There's not really reflexes coming into play here. It's just trying to move fast enough.
Oh yeah. Well, I got a 10.
Can I use my my Jedi Grace, my wings? It's the wings feature of Sagas, but we did the Jedi Grace for that. Can I use that to counter? To
would
try to like
I
just
don't
get
think
closer.
Wings allows you to use a better die, but I will say I don't think so. Not in this case.
Okay.
The Jedi jumping ability wouldn't really give you an edge in this foot chase when you're both
Okay.
trying to stay surreptitious.
So can I also, if my 10 isn't good enough, can I pick up like a nearest rock or something and kind of yeet it at my target?
Yes, you
So
can.
it's less like us trying to like outmaneuver, and you're just like, pow. I got a 3.
What are you throwing?
Run.
What are you throwing?
You know what? Why don't I just take this
Rock?
helmet and throw it? Because this is getting on my nerves. So
Amazing.
Incredible.
Working a costume change into the narrative beautifully and seamless.
Yeah. Love it.
And I'll counter that too, and I'll use my control wind, my force push, to like help it along.
Nice.
Ooh.
And have it just go ding, 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 and land. Basically, like if it can like land right in front of him, that would be great. And I'll roll the die for that too.
All right, we'll call that not a check for you, but that would be help. You can just spend 2 effort to help with this attack. But what did you get on your own attempt to chase?
6.
Okay.
I don't know if that's good or bad, but that's what I got.
In this case, that would be a fail, so you do gain 1 effort back.
Oh, nice.
yeah, I'm not chasing this guy. So he.
And for the helmet, I need you to make an attack roll and Hades to make an avoid check.
All right, let's go. Attack roll.
And so I used 2 effort for that. So I got 1, but I used 2. Is that correct? Just want to make sure I do my sheet right.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Well, I got a 12 yeeting my helmet. So.
Oh, no. So would you consider this a combat check or a non-combat check?
You just have to beat a 12.
This seems pretty easy.
Right. So I'm just trying to figure out whether I should roll with fast reflexes, but it has to be non-combat for that to be the case.
In this case, it would be non-combat.
Okay. That is a 2.
You get beamed by a helmet.
Nope, because in Sagas, rolling low is good.
Well,
so here's what happens. As Hades quickly turns and starts getting out of frame as quickly as possible, the real Jedi takes chase, noticing a suspicious activity from someone that looks like a Jedi. But Hades knows these streets and is about to quickly jump down an alley. While right before you do, you hear a clamorous bang as and you turn around and you can see that FG's helmet has been accidentally thrown backwards at the ship that it just came out of.
I guess you're keeping it.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, okay. Go figure.
Maybe we'll just refit it.
Once I get down out of sight, I'm gonna like look for some second story area, and I pull out my lightsaber and I look around to make sure I'm not being watched, and then I launch a grappling hook out of it and let it reel me up and out of the way.
That's awesome.
That's so funny.
That's so good.
Up to the rooftops.
I love it.
Well, we lost that figure. What do we do now, boss?
I think we just go for a walk. He's not far. Give us something to do. It's a little stressful out there right now, so let's just try to, I don't know, keep our eyes open. I think this planet's far enough away that we're not gonna see any real activity, but I don't know. I thought we could catch a guy pretending to be a Jedi too, so what do I know? Let's just be on our toes.
Don't have toes.
You know, I feel like we should know now that toes are toes. You know what? I'm gonna paint you some damn toes when we get back in there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna paint you some toes. I'm gonna give you some toes. What color toenails do you want?
I don't have nails.
I'm gonna paint them. I'm gonna paint the toes and the nails and the whole. We'll do it. I'm tired of this conversation. We keep having it. So.
Oh my
god. Do the two of you go inside any building to get out of the rain? There's food, drink, scrap, ship parts.
Yeah, I think we'll go in. We didn't see at all where he took off, right? Clue. So yeah, a clue. Okay, good. Yeah. So we're yeah, I think I'll just go into the first building that looks like it's open for business kind of thing. So whichever one that is.
Yeah, and it's a bit of a dive bar, you know, a first stop to whet the palate of whoever is stepping off of the ships. There are a single line of neon lights all the way around the outside, the ceiling on the inside, giving the place this sort of weird shadowless glow. There's a heavy beat playing, but not so loud that it's painful or hard to hear anything. There are plenty of patrons. You see lots of different humanoids and non-humanoid creatures drinking their own beverages of choice. Some have tables in little alcoves, are sitting at the actual bar itself. The bartender to be a thick black beard, kind of beefy, simple brown shirt, pouring drinks, making sure that everyone's topped off. He doesn't seem like a very happy person, but as he looks around and sees you come in, welcome. What can I get you?
Can I duck in and kind of like duck walk into the bar, because I'm 8 feet tall, so I'm trying to shrink myself low enough, and this makes me like.
Fortunately, the ceiling's high enough for you.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
And I love that way this looks visually coming in, because I'm like 5'3", maybe, and you're 8 feet tall, so it's phenomenal.
This giant droid comes in right behind.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I just walk up to the bar. I'll just walk right up to the bar and just kind of lean in. And I'm going to use my sweet talk, my Jedi mind trick, to affect this in whatever way that works. And just say, I'm looking for a Jedi that is rumored to be in this area. You're gonna tell me where I could find him?
Go ahead and make that check. See if your mind trick works.
Come on! What am I even doing if this doesn't work? You gotta be freaking kidding me.
Oh no.
I have a D6. Guess what I rolled?
6.
Yeah. I'm off my game.
Fortunately, that's really all I needed. It was pretty much impossible to fail.
Well, good.
However, as unknown to you, your conversation, though it's only just started, is already being overheard. 2 empty stools down, we see our last character waiting at the bar, keeping ears open, listening for hints of information. Sam, please describe what your character looks like.
So you'll see a pretty much a 5 foot, like 6.5, and she likes the half for some reason. A humanoid woman sitting at a bar, clad in like all black leather like suit, like bodysuit type of thing. But she has on like a scratchy, scruffy looking cloak that doesn't quite match, and seems like she's attached to it. She has a blaster pistol on her hip, and even though she's trying to like look surreptitious, you could tell that she's definitely listening. So she's doing one of those like, but she's like trying to make it seem like she's being stealthy about it. Oh, and then
you are perhaps one of the only people here that knows what the quote outside world and the galaxy at large has gone through in the last 24 hours. And you are here to capitalize on that lack of information in this populace. You see one Jedi walk in and ask about another one. You do anything, or you just sit and listen?
So my ears perk up when I kind of notice the Jedi using, I guess, the Force to get information. So now, like, this like light of like, oh, 2 bounties in her mind kind of pops up, and she's immediately kind of looking over and trying to figure out how to like surreptitiously befriend them and trick them into going back with her under the guise of like, oh, I'm helping you do a thing. Well, she really wants to capture both Jedis.
The bartender answers in sort of a slack-jawed tone. Oh, Hades. He visits, usually about now. Responding to Chandra.
That's okay. That was like, is that me?
I knew I should have let them call me Master Quince. Too friendly with the locals.
I'll take whatever you have as your specialty draft, and I'll have a spot over there in the corner, and we'll wait. And if you've got anything, that tastes good, we'll get a little bit of that too. Just for clarification too, in terms of what we know of Order 66, right? Like I personally, like the two of us know about it, or we don't. How did you?
The two of you do know it.
Okay, cool.
You also know that the information hasn't reached here yet.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Which is why you're here in the first place. You're running from it.
Yeah. That's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify because of something you said before. So I'll turn over to FGT, and what are you feeling like today?
Can I, for this moment of introspection, can I see if I'm like can I roll to see how I'm feeling? Because I have
roll a
crap
d10.
memory, and I really just want to see.
Roll a d12.
Yeah. 6. That's the actual sound he makes.
Perfection.
How does Shandara interpret that?
Give me the good stuff.
I'll have it sent over.
I'll just kind of do the nod and then
busies himself.
I want to say as they start to walk away, I'm gonna kind of like, hey bartender, come over here, come here. Okay, listen, come here.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I'll pick up the tab, but like, give them like, you know,
for those two.
Yeah, for those two, I'll pick up the tab. But let them know once you bring, like, they don't have to pay, and so it's from me, and like. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna let them know it's from me, but it's like, you know, like not flirty, but like trying to be friendly. Like, you know, let them know, but don't let them know that I'm trying to be like friendly, but let them know I'm trying to be friendly. You get it?
I got it.
Good. Okay, cool. All right, cool.
Do we hear any of this or clock any of this as we're sitting in our corner? Okay.
As you go back to your corner, the drinks arrive shortly. The bartender himself brings it. And he puts 2 drinks down in front of you. One is a pint. The other is a shot. And he says, "Don't worry about the tab. The lady over there, but it doesn't sound like she wants to fuck."
I mean, you never know, really. All right, why not? And I'll just kind of like dip my head and nod at you.
Okay, and then I'm gonna be like I'm gonna look out the corner of my eye, and I see you nod. I'm kind of go.
I do not respond to that at all.
Oh, I'm gonna tip my drink and like finger guns at you.
And then I'm gonna go.
I don't have eyes. I've got sensors, so you can.
I'm gonna finger gun too, and then it's like, hopefully they do it back, and I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Seems like she wants to fuck to me.
I mean, they usually do.
Oh my god. So
as that scene wraps up, we switch back outside to Hades. How long are you going to stay hidden in the rain?
I'm hoping that they went past me, essentially, trying to give them a little bit of time to go and look for me. And I'm going to then double back, go back to the hangar, and go into their ship.
Rude.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'd like to think that we have pretty good security.
Yeah, I'm right.
I'm
going to challenge that in whatever way we do.
Absolutely. You go, you're essentially trying to break into a locked car here.
Yeah.
The gangplank is up. There's there's no apparent way to open the ship. You're going to have to break in somehow.
Okay. Is disable a talent that works for this, or is that outside of that?
Disable is for active effects. So if there was like an active force field, you'd be able to disable that.
Gotcha.
The ship doesn't appear to have a force field.
So I'm just rolling straight then, essentially, right?
Well, you have to tell me what exactly you're trying to do and how you're going to do it.
So...
Yeah, we're not telling you how our car is souped up.
Right.
Go in and see. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
There's no traps in there at all.
I'm sure that there's like times where people get locked out of their vehicles. And so I'm going to go over and like look for the tools that the hangar would use to essentially like open this stuff up.
I am in a bar right now.
Not you as the tool. A different tool that is used to open the ship.
Tool. I am right
It's
here.
essentially like a universal fob.
You do know that these tools exist, like just to crack open ships that have someone lock their keys in. But you also know that it is in a guarded office.
So, having spent some time on the planet and gotten to know people, there is a person that works in that office named names are terrible. Dennis. His name is Dennis.
Right.
Where'd you get that one from, Jer?
Right? And Dennis has been attending my meditation classes that I've been teaching at an exorbitant price.
Your Jedi meditation
Right,
classes.
my Jedi meditation classes, where I have them sit and focus, and I say the forces, you are one with the force and the force is with you, and I just have them repeat that mantra over and over. I'm going to head over to see if Dennis is here. If not, I'm going to find Dennis so Dennis can help me get into this damn thing.
Dennis is actually the guard on duty at the office right now.
Oh,
he's sort of like
lovely day,
leaning against the closed door just on the outside. He says, "Oh, Master Quince.
Oh, young Padawan.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. How has your meditation been going? Are you practicing at home?
I'd like you to please make an avoid check."
Sure. I don't think I have anything for avoid. Nope. Oh no, that's an 8.
Oh my god.
We're just killing it.
I can totally tell how this is going to go.
As you... Okay, hang on. Okay. As you approach Dennis and make sure and like say, hey, how's it going? And he like starting to strike up a conversation to get into the office behind him. You hear a blaster shot from behind you and you get hit right in the back of the shoulder.
Oh no.
And you lose 3 health.
Holy crap.
Oh no.
To be clear, 3 health, this is for our audience, 3 health would drop most characters.
I am almost dropped. I am like 3/4 of the way dropped, one might say. I'm gonna shout a very un-Jedi like profanity.
Oh no.
I don't know what that is off the top of my head. And then I'm gonna look at Dennis. And I'm going to grimace and look behind me, trying to kind of let Dennis, the guard, get, some guard action doing. What do I see? What shot me?
You go ahead and make a check. Try to spot the shooter. As Dennis fumbles at his waist for his blaster.
And is this anywhere near the building because we're I know right across from where the ship is, so I don't know where.
The 3 of you hear this shot.
Okay.
Hear a blaster fire outside.
I'm gonna immediately get up and go out.
I'm gonna spin in my swivel chair, watch them go out, and then wait for them to walk out the door before I make my way toward the door.
And you quickly give chase to your prey. And you got a 10 to see who fired. Ooh.
Oh,
there's no one. You see
I have
crowds. You do.
Sorry, I have lucky. And I rolled the highest on that, so I'm going to spend 2 effort to succeed instead of fail.
You see a dark cloaked figure on top of the bar with a sniper rifle aimed at you.
What the actual heck? I'm gonna get out of the way.
Another shot goes off. Pew! This time,
Oh,
everyone that's
no.
running around, and all three of you that have come out of the bar, see that shot come from on top of the bar and shoot down towards the Jedi you all have heard about at this point. Go ahead and make another avoid check.
I'm gonna put myself in between the bounty hunt, the shooting person, and my companion. I'm not gonna say master.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of like they're above you. You just came out
Shandara.
of the bar and they're on top of the bar, so you sort of like loom over Shandara.
So they're on the roof.
Mm-hmm. The sniper is on the roof.
Can I use my Jedi Grace to hop up to the roof?
We're gonna let this see what this avoid check is, and then we're going to roll a reaction check and get in turn order.
Once again, it was a 10.
Cool.
And I do not have enough effort to do it again. So failed.
No.
Oh.
Does anyone want to say help? Or
I do, because I want the bounty more than I want him dead. So I see him get shot at, and I want to. How many effort do I need for him to succeed?
Oh,
I think we lost Dennis.
And welcome back.
You need
back.
you need 2 effort to give him another die.
I have 4 efforts. I'm going to spend 2 effort to give him to help him out.
All right, let's roll let's not roll the die that just rolled 2
and
tens
try
in a
again
roll.
on that avoid check.
No. Yeah, put that one in jail.
Although this is where I should roll it, so it'll roll a 1.
Yeah, that's the argument. Yep.
Oh, well, that's a 3.
How does Nale help?
So he's being shot at, and I see on the roof. Do I see this person? Like, I could see exactly where the shot's coming from.
You can see the barrel of the rifle, but you can't see the person.
Okay, because I have night vision, though. Does that help?
Yeah, it's daytime. They're just fully
so
hidden behind the edge of the roof.
Behind the edge. Okay, so I can see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I know that I have like gadgets and stuff on me, so I kind of fumble around in my bag, whatever side thing I have. I look for something that I know that can kind of deflect the blast a little bit, so that way, like I'm sort of like, because I can't understand timing of guns, I guess, like throwing it toward the butt of the blaster or whatever is coming at it, so that way it kind of deflects the aim off a little bit.
You grab some random thing out of your bag and throw it almost straight up, and it hits the blaster's the rifle's barrel right as the second shot goes off. There's a ping, and the shot, you feel the heat, Haggis, from this second blaster shot go right past your cheek as this bright red light just flashes and barely misses your head. And you hear behind you as a body hits the ground.
Dennis, no!
No, Dennis. Can I also, because as I throw it and I kind of look over and I see this massive droid like protecting a very, very small Jedi. After I throw it, I want to grab my 2 blasters and point at where the blast is coming from and fire at the same, like right after I throw the thing.
At this point, the street has erupted into chaos. People running in every direction away from the blaster fire. The suboptimal guards fumbling for their weapons to try to get everything under control. And as we are about to roll our reaction checks to determine turn order for this combat, we are going to go to break.
Nice. That 20. I love that.
Welcome back. Ooh, I'm going to turn it right over to our lovely GM, our okayest DM.
Yeah,
Dennis.
don't give him compliments. He just shot me.
But also the other Dennis died.
No, I killed Dennis, remember?
Yeah.
That's right. You shot me and killed Dennis.
Kill Dennis.
Yeah. Actually, let me remind everybody too before I throw it over to Dennis, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing today. So appreciate you all. We are doing this as a charity stream. I know, it's wild. We're doing this as a charity stream, trying to raise funds for the Trevor project, which is a much needed situation right now, unfortunately, even more than ever. So so anything that you can support is great. And we've added little perks on there to help it along. If you donate $5, you can give one of the players an advantage. If you donate $10, it would be for the GM. And then also if you donate $66, then it will actually turn one of the players into a Sith. And we've added one more at the break. When we reach the $25 goal, we're going to say that our lovely Jeremy is playing Hades. I spelled it wrong. I just realized in the thing. It will be force sensitive once we reach $25 in donations. So we'll see what kind of chaos that causes.
Nice.
Yeah, and now back to you.
Force Awakens.
For a quick recap, here in the Outer Rim, within 24 hours of Order 66, the news has not yet that Jedi are now outlawed and being hunted down and executed. There are a few of our players who actually do know here on Planet 9, a mining colony, far removed from most news sources. Home to Hades Quince, who pretends to be a Jedi, but that lightsaber is really a grappling hook, and he doesn't know much about the Force. So, but no one else knows that, and it's great. But then a real Jedi showed up, fleeing from Order 66, our dear Shandara. With their battle droid, not battle droid, in tow, FGTM3. Quickly, they were found by Nail, and who is a bounty hunter after Jedi, who also knows about Order 66. And what luck! There are two of them right here in the square of the town. But there's another bounty here as well, who has already fired a shot and hit Hades and killed Hades's friend, Dennis the Guard.
Dennis, go.
Dennis the Guard.
Dennis, come back.
As far as I know, that was actually his last name.
Scream. Dennis Okayest the Guard. He will be remembered and fondly missed. Anyway, the crowd is in chaos. Everyone's running in every direction, and we are determining turn order with a reaction check. Everyone, please make that reaction check.
And just remind me, that's what now?
If your character sheet doesn't say anything, it's a D10.
D10.
Well, the dice have given up on me.
I'm so scared because I feel like, yeah. See, this is like I feel like all night it's been like, oof. Where's my D10? It is. That's not it.
5 for me. Oh hell yeah, that's accurate. That feels good.
4 for me.
All right. Up first is our droid, FGT. You do know where the shooter is, but they have, after having missed the second shot, they are making a run for it across the roof of the bar that you were just in. You've lost sight of them, but if you move, you might catch sight of them again. What would you like to do?
I would. I lost sight of them. So yeah, I will move to where I think they were, or like move. I want to stay as a shield between myself and my companion. So I just keep wanting to say Shannon.
Well, I did name myself like close to. It's Shandara, so
Shandara, yeah. So
you can shorten it.
Keep myself a shield between myself and Shandara. So wherever I presume, like following the pattern they will be, I'm going to cover that flank and be a wall.
Okay, you move and make sure that you are interposed and providing your Jedi companion with cover. Would you like to do anything with your action? You can always brace. We'll go over the actions now. So you can remember the actions you can do by A, B, C, D, E. A is for attack. B is for brace, where if you are hit before your next turn, you lose effort instead of health. C is for check. You just make a check that doesn't fit into anything else. D is for dash, where you move again. And E is for encourage, where you shout words of encouragement to an ally and give them any amount of your effort, so long as it doesn't go over their max.
I'm going to... has anyone else attacked Shandara?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Then I will brace.
Okay. If you take any damage before your next turn, you will lose effort instead of health. Okay. Next up is the assassin, the other bounty hunter, who peeks over the edge from a different spot and takes a shot directly at Shandara, but because his mod is going towards you instead. Please make an avoid check. See if you can move so that the shot hits something non-vital.
This is me doing that, or?
This is FGT.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Nope, not quite working.
I lost my mouse, so I couldn't see.
I'm telling you, the struggle is real today.
Oh my god, I am so in love with this right now.
I got a 5.
That's amazing.
Listen, we're all in it together.
Right, what'd you get?
I got a 5. Imagine my head is... Yeah, imagine that head is still on, though.
All right, we'll have to use our imaginations a little bit. I know using that is a little bit of a stretch for us here at the role-playing table, but I think we can do it.
Oh my god.
Maybe today.
Okay. So with a 5, you actually do that. That is a fail. You do gain 1 effort, and you lose 3. Normally, I would say health, but you braced, so you lose effort. Lose 3 effort. And gain 1.
Gain
so
1.
Really lose 2.
Oh, okay. Well, wait. Lose 3, gain 1. I'm at 1.
All right, you got 1 effort. And
I should have warned everybody that Dennis likes to kill people. Like, he's on it.
Oh, yeah. This is one shot, guys.
It's fine.
Yeah.
The chances that these characters will be played again is very low.
Damn it. Yeah. I like Fight Me.
I almost took heal because I was like, but I didn't.
All right. You know what? Fine. I see you, Dennis. I see you.
Bring it. Bring it.
What you going to do about it? We'll see.
I know what game I'm playing now. Let's go.
All right, Nail, you're up next. You can see the assassin leaning over and aiming the sniper rifle down at the three of you, right outside the entrance of the bar.
Okay. I'm gonna after, like I said, after I threw that to deflect the shot away from Hades, I'm gonna pull both my blasters from my hip and fire directly at the other bounty hunter, because I have dual wielding. I have it's a D8, correct? Mm-hmm. Okay, please don't be an 8. This is a one time, like, please don't be an 8. It would be nice if, like, we could, like, do this and not. You know what? It's a 7.
Oh no. Well,
however, I have 2 efforts left because I want this to work.
You need 3 to give yourself another die, but your allies can certainly help if they have the available effort.
Can you paint?
We don't know if
scene
they're
for
your
me?
allies yet.
Yeah, can you paint the scene for me though, like where we are, like in relation to each other and everything, and like
there is
below,
a
and that
street.
Kind of stuff.
It is raining out. There are some neon lights flashing on nearby buildings. There's not a lot of stuff in the street at this point. The people have the majority of them have cleared out, getting out of the way of the fight. On your side of the street, there is a bar with bright flashing yellow light in front advertising it. On the roof of that one-story bar is an assassin in a black hood and a black mask. We can see the assassin has
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back.
it straight down at the 3 of you that are just outside of the front door of the bar. Across the street is an open hangar adjacent to the airfield, the space field, if you will, where we can see Hades nursing a giant burned shoulder from the shot he suffered earlier, and a dead guard behind him.
Thank you for that. I missed that.
7. Nail has taken out 2 guns and fires both upwards, or aims both upwards at the assassin to return fire. Would anyone like to help make this shot land?
If you only have one
It's
effort,
okay if you don't, because you don't know who your allies are yet.
Right.
If you only have one effort, you can't help, right?
Right.
Okay.
Requires 2 effort to help. Unless you have sidekick and the person making the check is the person you're a sidekick to.
Nice.
So
sidekick is the most
I missed a little bit of the
freaking thing in Sagas. It's great.
Dennis, your audio cut out a little bit for me, so I missed a little bit of that in the beginning. But we have Nail is actually shooting but missing. Is what's happening? And he's
right
shooting.
Now, Nail looks like she's gonna miss.
Okay, and she's shooting up there. And they're right above where we are right now. Can I use a help action to move? I have the ability to like move and even break rock. I don't know what the roof is made out of, but is there something up there that I can utilize to just like tremor it a little bit to like knock it?
Some sort of concrete. Absolutely. All you need to do is spend 2 if you have that.
Yep, I've got it.
Okay. As you use your force powers to pull one of the bricks of the roof off and expose a bit of the assassin's leg to make it a larger target. Sam, go ahead and remake that roll.
Okay. Nice. A 2.
That is going to hit. The both bright red blaster bullets go right through where the brick was moments ago into the assassin leg, dealing 1 damage.
Nice.
Amazing. Next up is you, Shandara. What would you like to do with your turn?
First, I would like to thank Casper for the fine donation to the Trevor Project. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, so for my turn, I think I just want to fully push him off the roof. So shake the roof more. So utilize that. So is it force push or is it control earth? It's control earth. I'm sorry, my bad. So it's control earth. And I can spend 1 effort to break stone if I need to. But I can use the power to break up dirt, clay, or stone. So if I can utilize that to like just really shake up what he's standing on to try to topple him off so he falls off that roof.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a check.
That's a D12. Don't roll that. It's a D10 I need.
Oh no! Oh god!
I quit life right now, you guys.
No, you can't. You get effort. If you fail checks, you get effort back.
Well, good, because I get effort back, because I rolled a 10 on a D10.
Oh. Yeah, no, the ground shakes a little bit, but the assassin remains steady.
I get 1 or 2 back.
1.
Okay. I just turn and I look at FGT and I just like slightly, like almost imperceivable, just drop my head a little bit. You'll catch it, but drop my head a little bit. And you just know that I'm just like, what the fuck? This is not a good day.
Why is this happening?
Yeah.
All of your friends did
Hades,
die yesterday,
your turn.
so.
Yeah, this is true. I'm trying not to think about that. That's why I was trying to knock a man off a building, but you know.
I glance in horror at Dennis, who fortunately has paid up on his Jedi yoga classes, but I am going to reach over and pull out his like little key card that opens the door and quickly open the door to the guard room and roll myself in there and then shut that door.
You just abandoned them.
I mean, I have a hit point, so I need to like at least I need to get my I need to get my shit together first.
Wow.
Next turn, when
this is
I'm
not supposed to be real.
When I'm not dying, hopefully, I'll come back and save you.
So just out of curiosity, how do we heal if we don't have actually heal as an event? Yes, you do see a kitty in the background there.
Yes, that is Sisu.
Rest. Okay.
You rest.
I'll show you rest. It's my turn, right?
It is your turn.
Let's go. So, since my memory is bad, I'm just gonna keep calling you Shannon. In character, I'm just calling you Shannon.
You don't know your Jedi companion's name.
Nope.
Amazing.
My memory is that bad.
I'm fine if it's different every time you call me.
Yeah,
like just a rotating 5 different random words.
Hey, Judy.
Since, but it's always like a sh sound. So I've got the first syllable.
Okay.
I
like it.
Since Charisse like knocked some of the building, I'm going to take I'm going to take the rubble that has come to the ground and start hucking it at the guy who shot me. 'Cause that's just rude.
It is.
I'm a retired battle droid. I'm too old for this shit. I got a 4.
That's close. Let me double check. A 4 is a hit. Please describe what this looks like as you attack with more rubble and the assassin loses 1 more health.
So similar to when I tried hucking the helmet, except for this time it goes in the right direction. I grab just a 2-hand grab a piece of rubble and yeet, noise included. As
the servos.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeet.
Yeah. My servos sound like yeet. So and they like zip to attack
Hell yeah.
this asshole who shot me.
All right, go ahead. You already did, and the rock slams right into the side of his face, cracking the plastic mask that's protecting him. And as it falls off, you can see almost an alien face, bright blue skin. If you know who Greedo is, it's that species of alien. Little bulbous snout, giant crystal black eyes. This hooded bounty hunter has now had his face revealed. And it is his turn. He is going to go ahead.
I was going to ask, can I try committing it to memory?
Go. Give me a check. D12.
I'm a vengeful. Oh, I got a 3.
Yay.
Nice.
Sometimes you do remember things. You actually have a camera function.
Yeah, and this time it actually works.
You just take a picture.
You forget to turn it on.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
My camera only works for revenge.
Yes. It has to only be on when you're angry.
I was just going to say, I did notice that you did have him shoot first as well. That did not go unnoticed.
When in truth,
I should
have shot first.
Yeah,
And the debate goes on.
Hanadus.
Right?
Okay. Let's see. Next up, we have the assassin again, who cracked face now takes the rifle and aims at the office that Hades has barricaded himself in. Fires a shot, and the latch on the door is just gone. There's a hole there, and the door swings open slightly. You're still hidden in there, but they know where you are. And then the assassin is going to start to run backwards on the roof out of sight. Next up is Nail.
Hades is already like in a cupboard underneath, all the way in the back. Like,
no.
In. Yeah.
I'm not a Jedi.
Yeah. I take it all back.
So after I shot the 2 blasters and I hit, where did you say the assassin is now?
Out of sight, running. He's on the roof, but you can't see him from where you are.
Okay.
You're too close to the building.
But I saw where he shot the lock off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna start running toward the building where Hades is. Because I feel like I would know the other bounty hunter, the assassin up there. Maybe I have recall, so maybe I don't know. So do I know them? Actually, that's a good question. Do I know, because their mask fell off, do I know this person?
Ooh. It will be your action to try to recall whether you know this person.
Okay. Does my action include my movement at all?
No, you can move and do your action.
All right, so I'm as I saw like piece of the mask fall off, and I start running toward the building where Hades is. I want to look at him. So with recall, I have a D6. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hang on 1 second. There it is. I'm going to use the sparkly D6. That's a 3.
You do know who this is by both name and reputation.
Ooh, okay.
And because of this, you sense something wrong here. This is not all as it seems. This assassin is known as Vico the Heart. Most of his shots are perfect, striking right in the heart of whatever species he is hunting. But he also has this nickname because he has a very strict and respectable moral code.
Mm-hmm.
He only kills evil people. Either you are mistaken or something's not as it seems.
Ooh.
Like, this guy's been known to help children in poverty before.
Okay, so I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to start running.
And you remember this as you arrive at the door with the blasted off hinge.
Okay. And I'm going to, do I see Dennis on the ground?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to like roll Dennis to the side. Like, not and not respectfully either, just kind of like roll him over so that he just flops over to the side, and I go into the building, and like as I close the door back, I kind of push Dennis's body up against the door to keep it closed, because bodies are heavy. And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. After Nadara, you have lost sight of the assassin on the roof because you're close to the building and he's moved back away from the edge.
Go get him.
How far am I from him?
You don't know. You can't see him. So, like, if this is the building, you're here and he's up here.
Okay, so I just saw him jump up there. Okay, so
he's been up there the whole time. He just took a step back.
Oh, there's 2? I thought he fell off the building.
No, he never fell off.
Oh, he never fell off. In my head, he fell off. I don't know what game y'all are playing.
You tried to make him fall off, but then you rolled a 10
but I
or
failed.
Something.
That's right. I'm in denial of my terrible ass roll. Okay.
It should have worked. It should have worked.
It was going to be so
It was a brilliant attempt.
Yeah.
In their mind, this worked because their memory is focused on everything working.
I have a poor memory, so I'm like, where did they go? Shit. Yeah, cool. So I'm like, all right, the hell with this. So I'm gonna jump to the roof. So I guess I'll just use my Jedi fly ability, whatever the hell that's called, and jump up in there. Is that considered my movement? That's a trait. So Jedi grace.
Yeah, that would be your movement. The trait that just allows you to basically fly because you have Jedi jumps. So you whoop and land on the roof, and you see him. You get sight of him, but he is a zone away on the side of the building, starting to climb down a ladder.
Cool. So can I? I was gonna see if I could move the ladder, if I can like try to pry the ladder off, depending on how it's attached to it. You know what I mean? Like
you can use your action to dash and get close to him, but right now the ladder is like 20 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know how far I have. Okay, cool. Cool. I guess I will just. How far can I do if I do control wind and push a gust of wind at him? Is he too far away for that?
Let's see. He is in close range of you, not melee.
Nope, that's good. I'm
what
rank
rank
3.
Do you have control wind?
Yep, I have rank 3. So it says Increase to close.
Range is increased to close. Yes, he is within that range.
All right,
what do you want to do?
And then I have to roll a d8, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna try to. I just want to push him. Yeah. So have the wind.
Okay, trying to push
so when he's
him
trying to
off
climb
the
down.
ladder.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to get to the bottom much faster than he initially intended. Go ahead and make your check.
But he's gonna be hurting when he gets down there, though. So that's a fall. I give up. I'm done. 8.
Get new dice.
8. Oh, I'm rolling different ones.
Oh,
keep rolling different ones.
Use digital dice.
Oh my god.
No, listen, I have enough dice in here.
Great.
I can move on to something else.
Sagas. As you do a full force push and you hit him, but his grip strength appears to be too much, and he still holds on to the ladder. It creaks and almost comes off, but doesn't, and he quickly climbs down out of sight before you can do it again.
Oh no!
You do get one effort back from another failed check, and Hades is up in a room that has been blockaded by a dead body, the body of your friend Dennis.
And Nail, you're in here now, right?
Yes, I'm in here, and I didn't say it, so I'm not gonna retcon anything up on it, but because I was gonna say I'm now very, very still, but that does I'm in the midst of pushing Dennis's body up against the door.
Okay.
Are you blocking him in, or are you also in and preventing both of you from leaving?
Preventing both of us from leaving.
Okay.
Is there another door? Okay. So
it's a very small office.
Fumble around in my robes. I pull out a little blaster, and I look at Nail. You good?
And I'm just gonna after are there any shadows in it? I know it's daytime outside, but is it dark in the office? Is it with the door closed?
Yeah, it's pretty dark. It's shadowed beneath the hangar next door.
Okay, so after I push the body up against Dennis's body up against the door, I'm gonna kind of roll myself, kind of crawl and roll along the floor, and find a shadow corner, and I'm just gonna stay very, very still and quiet, so almost so he can't see, because I have a shadowy statue, so he can't really see me. He doesn't know where I am.
So if you're not being aggressive. Are there any window ports or slits or anything to kind of peek out of?
Yeah, there's windows with metal blinds or shutters that are flipped up right now.
Okay. Can I see that fellow, or is he out of this area now?
That would require a check.
All right, I'll go ahead and do a check.
That's how you want to use your action, then go ahead.
That is a 7.
He must be out of the area or well hidden. Your vantage point also isn't very good.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh
boy.
I am not going to stay at the shutter. I am going to duck down, be out of the way. So I am my cranium isn't there as a nice shiny target.
Yep. Okay. Moving on to FGT. Your Jedi friend has leapt up to the roof, and you recognize the sound of a force push. And you're not sure where the assassin is.
Can I calculate where they might have gone? Literally just off of I saw him move back, so I assume he went back in, so I can assume he continued in that direction, kind of thing. Cool. So I'm gonna just bulldoze my way through these places, just through the building, and assume he's that way. I am a battle tank, guys. No strategy, just go.
Let's go.
Love it.
Right.
Love it.
You're gonna just barrel into the bar.
If he went that way, yeah, sure.
So you're getting beneath him, and you're inside, and he's on the roof.
Yes.
All right.
I've
go
locked
ahead
on target,
and
we are going to barrel this motherfucker.
Okay, you run inside, and I will say that is your movement to get inside.
Bet.
Once you're inside, you can see him outside on a different side of the building, climbing down a ladder, and you see him through like a window.
Cool. I want to run and try and tackle him.
Okay. Right now, there's not really a way you can actually get there because he's outside and you're inside, but you can absolutely use your movement to just shatter this window and get in his face.
Bet. Let's go.
All the glass flies outwards. The bartender yells, "Hey, you're going to pay for that!" And you land outside in the alleyway, all up in this guy's face. That is your movement and your action, which was a dash. So you got there, and he's in your sights. This is a very narrow alleyway. Going to be tough for him to get away.
Yeah, I'm looking down at him, and my sensors go all red. He's like, "Hello there."
There's this like low hum as they turn red.
Go from green to red.
All right. It is his turn, and he is going to pull out a blaster and fire at you twice. Go ahead and make an avoid check.
Who, me?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, it's pew pew.
Pew pew.
To avoid this shit, ones are good, right?
Yeah.
Ones are good.
Cool. Love that. Love that for me.
These
I am
both,
8 feet
both
tall, and
shots,
he's shooting at me. Let's go.
Something magical
your
happens.
armor at this point where he's shooting is so thick that the blast just ricochet off into the buildings next door. You take no damage whatsoever. There's like slight scorch marks, but you don't even move. Don't even flinch.
Smash.
Nail, it is your turn.
So I see Hades was trying to go out the window.
I was looking out the window trying to see the fellow that shot me in the back. So I was like holding a pistol.
I would assume I feel like my character would assume that he's trying to escape. So with that, she's going to
I mean, I will throw out there, it would be like watching a ham try to escape through a cheese grater. Like, it's not like a window.
Okay. It's like, not a window. So it's not a window. Okay. So that's good. Okay. So then I'll take that assumption back.
I would say, I mean, technically I would be going outside, but it just wouldn't be all of me. So,
you know what? I want to kind of test. I think Nail wants to test Hades's Jedi Force a little bit and see because she knows knows who the assassin is and what they are and what they're about, and know that they usually just kill really, really bad people. She now wants to test Hades's Jedi Force-ness and to see if he's actually like a Jedi or something else, because why would this assassin be after him if he wasn't evil? So she's kind of gonna be like, hey, why don't you like use your forcey thingy, like pull him in or something. I'm talking to you.
I think he got away. There's some kind of battle droid over there that chased him off. It's a good thing, or else he would have had to face my lightsaber. And I'll waggle my lightsaber in the air.
I'll waggle my lightsaber. That's a quote right there.
I'm sorry.
Get it on a t-shirt. Don't make me waggle my lightsaber.
Don't make me waggle my lightsaber.
Nail is gonna be like, Nail's like, did you just say waggle your lightsaber?
It's a Jedi thing. It's okay.
Oh, she's gonna clearly. Does she know that clearly he's full of shit?
Oh, please fail this check.
I would like you to please make a check,
Okay.
and Jer make a contested check.
Okay.
Both
What
of
would
you
that
tell
be?
me the results, but I will not narrate yet.
Okay, what die am I rolling?
Do you have anything on your character sheet that helps you tell if people are lying?
No, I have night vision, thick skin. That's it.
It's a D10.
D10 it is. Okay. Where is it? Here. Is this it? No, this is it. Okay.
Yay!
Let's see. A 3.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
Got
a 2 does beat a 3, and Nail gets 1 effort back.
Awesome.
You cannot tell. This guy is... He might be putting on an act, but you kind of believe it. There's still doubt there.
Okay.
But you're not sure. You still have the suspicion.
Okay.
But nothing confirmed.
So with that, then I am going to can I so I know with like canonically with blasters there's like settings. I already know he's injured. I don't want to kill him because bounty. I want the money. But I do want to, like, I know that he's injured, but I want to disable him from like moving around too quickly or too fast, especially considering that I'm not sure about this whole force thing. So I want to use my blaster at its lowest setting and shoot him in the knee.
I took an arrow in the knee.
Move the blaster to stun, and you already used your action this turn to try to determine if he's lying. You take the blaster out and aim it at him, and we move to the scene across the street.
I donated $10 because I needed him to be force sensitive.
Nice.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
You rock.
Oh my god. I just need it. I need it. It's right there.
Shandara, it is your turn. You see, you run up to the edge of the building and you can see down. Your droid is towering over this terrified assassin. At least maybe terrified, maybe like staring down your droid. Facial expression is very difficult to read. But he's still very much able and is very much armed and dangerous. What would you like to do?
I feel like I'm confident enough that FGT is going to take care of anything that needs to be taken care of. So I'm going to yell down there, and I'll use my sweet talk, my Jedi mind trick, to be like, what is it that you want?
Go ahead and make your check.
All right, dice. Listen up. Okay? I'm going to need for you to give me a nice little roll of maybe like a 1. Give me a 1. 1.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Manifestation.
So that's the trick. All right.
Perfect.
Out there, everybody complaining about their dice rolls, just tell it what you want. It'll listen.
As every single dice roll in a row now goes opposite of what people say.
I love that it was doing that on Jedi Mind Trick. Yeah. So I'm just going to lean over, look down at him, kind of tilt my head a little bit, just taking in the whole scene. What is it that you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I'm just here trying to kill Sith. Hades, not only are you force sensitive,
Incredible.
It is your turn. What
It's
would you
my
like to
turn?
do?
Can we turn him back? Like, is there a donation
All right.
to turn him
Yeah,
back?
$66. You can turn it back.
Right?
He thought he was incompetent. No, he was one of those
Yeah.
Right.
mofos.
So I'm standing there, my
no.
hand shaking, like there's this burn hole in my arm, my hand shaking, I'm sweating. I turn back and look at you, and you're pointing your blaster at me. I just like kind of step down, and like my whole demeanor just shifts. Like the shaking stops. I like stand upright, reach down, and I pick up the lightsaber, which has like a bit of a grappling hook like hanging out of it. It looks like it's just some janky homemade looking thing, and I ignite it. Oh, and the red just fills the room.
Oh no.
I'm gonna try to take your arm off.
Go
With this
ahead
power
and make
sword.
an attack roll against Nale.
I'm gonna put effort into this.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
Oh,
It's on.
Oh, I got a 1.
Yes. Nice.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
as the red blade swishes through the air, burning the oxygen as it goes, I need Nail to please make an avoid check. You
That's
need
it.
a 1, and even then, it's a reroll.
Okay, so that's a D6. Okay.
An avoid check against melee, you have D6.
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think I ever looked at what that was.
I think it's a D10, isn't it?
Yes.
What's the talent
You got a
called?
default is D10? Yeah, D10.
Okay.
Okay, D10. Okay, let's go. Oops, wrong one. It's a 1.
Oh, beautiful. That is awesome.
I need both of you to roll 1d10.
Okay, 1d10.
Okay.
That's crazy. Oh,
That is crazy. Okay.
the dice said, "Oh, you're gonna complain about us,
Right?
We'll tell a story."
Yeah.
Okay, I'm scared now. I got a 1.
Oh, I got a 3.
Oh.
Vroom, vroom, vroom.
As the red
Brand new
lightsaber
bounty hunter.
swings through the air, Nail, your bounty hunter instincts kick in. How do you avoid this?
I'm still pointing. By the way, aren't I still pointing my blasters at him at his knees?
You
I
are.
think so. Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid and still aiming at his lower half. Yeah, so I'm gonna kind of like, I see this lightsaber coming at me over my head, and I kind of like do one of those duck and rolls, but still have my blasters out, and keeping my eyes on him as I like roll. I start to like pull the trigger.
As you instinctually pull the trigger once, the lightsaber deflects the first blow and swings at you. You duck out of the way, and we hear the blaster go off again as the scene switches back to FGT in the alleyway, looming over an assassin who you just learned is only here to hunt Sith.
Can I check my memory to see if I think Sith are good guys or bad guys?
You don't even need to use your action for this. Go ahead.
Thank
See
you.
if you can remember what Sith are.
Sith sounds familiar. Don't know. Is it a? Oh no! Oh, I got a 12.
No.
Oh,
So
yeah,
you go
Can
on
I
there,
assist?
like,
you
with
remember?
the sithing pole. You go sithing.
No. Sith is what comes after fifth.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No,
First, second, third,
can I use
fourth,
2
fifth,
of my
sixth,
effort?
seventh.
Right? Can I use 2 of my effort to, like, as you're going to, like, annihilate, to yell out, "No, those are the good guys."
Yes, you can quickly.
Oh my god.
The communication goes off. No, wait.
That is hilarious.
Wait, I thought you were a Sith.
No.
Again. Jedi.
I am just Sith hunt.
The Sith
Fight
are the
me's all
ones
like, I've
that did
been
all
working
the
on the wrong
things.
side.
Yeah. So no. I get the light.
Yeah.
I get the light sword.
Still too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's only been like a day.
Sorry.
Okay.
That's all right.
That's. Can you move aside so I can go get this guy?
Yeah. So, knowing that. Oh my! Can I just where? All right. Where are they? They're in a room, back the way I came.
You're in an alleyway.
Yeah.
They
On the other
are
side.
in a they're in an office across the street. As you turn around, you can see the red flashes of blaster fire and a lightsaber.
Okay. Well, then, can I bulldoze my way that way?
Absolutely. There was stuff in this alleyway, and when you make it out the other side, that stuff is no longer there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Just come to. I'm like bust out in the middle of the street and just covered in smoke.
Just like barrels and crates or pieces of barrels and crates fly everywhere as you run into the middle of the street. That is your dash action. You're not quite all the way there yet.
That's fine. I'm posing.
The assassin is going to do the same. He's also going to use the dash action and keep pace right behind you. And we shift back into the office as you two run up to it. Nail, it is your turn.
So, as the first blast misses or gets deflected by the Sith Hades's lightsaber, I pull out. I have a second blaster because of the dual wielding thing, and I still shoot at his. I still shoot. Whether it's his knee or his stomach or anywhere in the lower vicinity, because I am shooting kind of like down and up. I don't know, but yeah, we're still shooting.
All right, go ahead and make a shot as you're trying to duck under and jump back from this swinging lightsaber.
Okay, that is a 3.
All right, Jer, that's an avoid check for you.
It's a 3.
Also a 3.
Both of you roll d10s again.
Situation here.
I'm scared. Are you okay? I'm gonna use a glow. Shit. I'm gonna use a glow in the dark dice, even though I have lights on, because that's a 2.
That's also a 2. Yep.
No, it's not. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Rollies again.
Incredible.
Rollies d10.
D10 again.
Oh god. Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's a 2.
That's a 6.
Very good.
As the blaster fire, like we see the actual full firefight in here. Every single clash of rolls was another blaster fire getting deflected by saber. Everything here has shattered. The windows just goes out completely. only see this. Oh no, I was. Am I back? I was
You're good. No, you're
fully
good.
frozen.
You're good.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay. As the blaster fire is deflected by every single, like several blaster fires go off, every single one being deflected by a red lightsaber. This office is torn apart. Everything is cut in half. There's a pile.
There's a pile.
There's a pile.
There's a pile.
It's a pile of Dennis.
No.
I didn't know what the
There's a pile of what?
What's a
Dark.
pile?
There's a pile of what?
There's a pile of what?
Oh no! And that's where we'll end this episode.
Oh god.
There's a pile. There's a pile of what?
Pile. There's a pile?
There's a pile. Pile.
There's a
pile. Come on.
There's a pile.
There's a pile.
Bear with us.
Jedi Master Pile.
Am I back now?
Yes,
You are back.
There's
There's
a
a
Let me tell
pile.
this story.
Yeah.
There's a pile.
There's a pile of
No.
There is a pile of papers in the corner. Blaze by the lightsabers.
Paperwork.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
As the blaster is going off, deflected by the lightsaber, every single shot, the papers are on fire, and suddenly there's one last shot, and the red lightsaber continues to hum in place. Jer, you take 1 damage.
Yeah. It was enough.
You have an option. In Sagas, when you reach 0 health, you have a choice to make. Option 1, you can fall unconscious. It's exactly what it sounds like. You can still take damage. You can still die afterwards. You can't really do anything. You don't have actions. The works. Option 2, you can enter your last stand. What this means is, in exchange for resigning yourself to death, you get an insane power boost. All of your checks use 2 dice as a base. All of your attacks do an additional point of damage. But at the end of each of your turns, you lose 1 effort. The instant you hit 0 effort, you die.
Okay.
Don't you dare.
Good to know.
It's a one shot.
Would you like
It's a one
to
shot.
do?
Do it.
I mean, is it my turn?
You have to make this decision now, but it is not your
I
turn.
am absolutely doing a last stand. Unless, because
right.
let me double check. I haven't been reverted yet, right? There's we haven't had
You have
the second.
not renounced your evil
No.
ways.
I have not
We have
renounced my
yet.
evil
another
ways.
We have
$66
Yeah.
donation.
$8 more. $8
Yeah.
more.
Oh my god.
So I got
$8 more till our goal. We're so close.
The donations have spoken. Last stand it is.
Oh, crazy.
You
There's still
feel
time.
the fire in your gut starting to tear you apart. You know these are your last moments, and you have only a bit of time left before your lights are put out forever. Shandara, are you also running towards the office
Yes, I'm definitely running
with a full
towards all of them.
dash and everything?
Oh yeah. Yep. Getting all the way over there.
All right. You catch up to the middle of the street where your robot and the assassin are.
Excuse you, I'm a
Hades.
Excuse me,
Now
I'm
it
a
is
drunk.
your turn.
Call me a robot.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
It is mine. Okay.
Ace.
So we're all here together.
Shandara,
in
you
this-
used
I used all my motion to
use your
get there.
turn to
get
get
there.
to, and your action to get there.
Perfect. Yeah.
That's your turn.
That's cool.
It is now Hades' turn.
Oh boy.
I was just glance as a cool Jedi look.
So it's weird because I reach out like the arm that's got the hole in it. I painfully reach out like towards Dennis for some reason, and you notice like he has like a overcoat on, and it kind of begins to shift around, and then another lightsaber launches to my hand because he was my Padawan.
Oh no!
There's always two.
There's always two.
There's always
two. That was
two.
good.
Oh my god!
And the other one ignites, and I'm gonna go after you.
Of course, it's fine.
And I'm gonna go after you.
Right?
It's fine.
So
It's
if I'm
fine.
two-handing this, how do I do that? Do I roll for each, or is it still just one attack essentially?
You only have one action,
Totally.
and with that,
It
you
just
can do
looks
one
cooler
attack.
this way.
It does look cooler this way. You would need the actual dual wielding feat, which
Oh no!
Yes!
I rolled double 12s. Two 12s on 12-sided dice.
oh my
Awesome.
It looked so
That
cool.
is
My
awesome.
head exploded.
In Daggerheart, that would be good, but not here.
Because at the end of this
double
turn,
12.
I
don't think I've ever seen that before.
what happened is as I was going towards you, there was like a capillary or a vein in my heart right next to where I'd been shot that burst. And I just looked down all confused because I was about to just like take you out. And I just collapsed.
He's force sensitive too.
I just
Yeah.
collapsed because that was my only effort.
Oh,
I am dead.
I hear.
Oh,
Ew. Like, oh
as
god, thank you.
the
A big ass boss fight. Zing.
It's like, and god.
Actually, and on the double 12s, since I also fall on both lightsabers just to make sure. I'm like, oh.
This
you
feels like the Indiana
you
Jones
take-
moment where he's like, yeah, and he's like,
Pat.
a gun to a sword fight. Yeah. You see Hades take a step forward, a second step, and then pause and grimace. And just a gallon of blood erupts from his mouth as he collapses to the ground. And as he does, he acts like one of the lightsabers bounces off the ground and decapitates him.
And they'll go, ew. Oh, ew, 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 ew.
I need Star
I
Wars.
take it
to be
you
a
leave
comedy.
we are now
Oh
out
my
of combat.
God,
Do you
right?
leave the office?
Yeah, I
It's called Spaceballs.
it's baseball.
Right.
I drag Dennis away from the door and kind of like stumble outside and just sit down and like visibly like grossed out, like physically grossed out by what she's just seen. Like should not be grossed out, but definitely grossed out.
Yeah, I think I just look around at all the players. The Sith / Jedi that I came for is down. I just turn and look at
Maybe I'll
FTT
come
and I'm like,
no.
Oh, wait,
What you
Even-
Palpatine.
And as I see, I turn my head and I see Shandara and FTG and the assassin.
I have like Boulder ready to yeet. I picked one up in the street and I'm like, yeah.
Oh. And I look over and I look at Shandara and kind of like cock my head a little bit, like, do you do the force thingy?
I just look at you and I turn and I walk in the other direction, but like the wind ruffles as we go towards the ship.
Well, hang on. I was just asking a question.
I'm gonna drop the rock unceremoniously. So, and it's like one of the big heavy kinds, so you feel it reverberate.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Like everyone within a 10-foot radius can feel it in their feet.
And then I'm like, drop my arms and follow unceremoniously behind.
Yeah, and as the rock falls, I'm gonna just jump float a little bit and then step back down, like right as it goes. Yeah.
Are you driving this time, or do you want me to do it again?
I'm exhausted.
I'm gonna yell, wait, just wait. I just want to ask just hang on. It's just a question.
You're gonna almost imperceptibly, you're gonna see like just a little bit of a slouch, just a little tiny bit of a slouch, almost imperceptibly. It's like when you're trying to leave the office and you've made it to the door, and then
your boss
your
goes,
hand
one
is
more thing.
yeah, and then motherfucker, and then I will just turn. What can I
will also mimic the turn, but not the slouch.
Yeah.
And as they turn around, like, look, I've been through a lot. Normally, I'm
one eyebrow.
I've been through a lot. Have you looked inside there? It's gross. Okay? Like, comically gross. That being said, I just want to give you a little bit of warning about this whole thing that's been happening outside of this little chaos world we're on. Be careful. I'm gonna go get a drink. This has been a lot. Enjoy your force thingy, or what do you guys say? May the force be with you,
and also with you.
Remember?
You say it enough.
Well,
and then I'm just gonna in my mind I'm kind of just going, as much as I want the bounty, I feel like I've had enough for the night.
I'm just gonna walk like very slowly to you and get like as close as you'll let me get, and then I will put my arm like up on, and I'm full robe, so you can't even really see the arm, but like I'm gonna put the arm up on your shoulder and just look at you and say, you might want to consider another line of work.
I mean, I could, but at this point in my career, I'm doing okay. I'm not doing great. I'm doing okay. I mean, unless you have like, a spot open for a pilot.
I don't want to drive.
I see, like I know as soon as the words came out of your mouth, like, I'm looking for, can be your pilot. I know, like, there's no chance in hell that you're not getting on my ship now. Like, FGT is going to make sure that you are now flying this. So you see that little slouch that I made, just a little bit lower. And I just go, and I start to turn and I go, come on. And
How much?
Then
as they're turning away, they're walking away, I'm like kind of trotting behind and going, but how much? I need to know how much. Like, this is about the money. This is not, how much? How much? How much? How much?
As the how much goes over and over again, the door closes upwards, the gangplank opens, the ship with angle wings takes off, and just as the clouds in the sky break and the rain stops, the ship flies right through that break, and we roll credits.
Yay!
And in a post-credit scene, it goes into the office. There's just everything's like, there's still like paper falling, burning, and there's like blood everywhere. There's just this charred corpse. And Dennis opens his eyes.
Yes.
I gotta have a character for a future episode.
Yeah, and the lightsaber goes up in the air just a little bit.
Right. And then crashes back.
And somehow Hades returns.
Right.
Yeah. And then the next credit is we're still not saying anything and we're still hearing how much?
Right.
No, but like seriously though, how much?
How much?
Alternative shot. We're looking at the lightsaber on the floor of that office off, and it twitches once, twitches twice, and then flies into the hand of Dennis without him even moving, and then we cut.
Nice.
That's good. I like that one. That's the one we got.
That was better.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh
This
my
was so much
god.
fun.
Cut to black. Music on.
Yep.
It's a parody. We
Incredible.
can't do
Oh,
it.
yeah, we can't use it. Like,
Right.
it has to be something else. Like,
We need the Star Wars theme with a heavy beat backing it up.
Right.
I want it in dubstep.
A Looney Tunes Star Wars.
Oh my god!
Get out of my head, Jeremy!
This was so much fun.
There's probably like 4 or 5 on Spotify, I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
I'm pretty sure there's a Looney Tunes version too. So we're covered on all
Oh
bases.
my god.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
Thank you
also
all
fitting.
so much for playing. Thank you all so much for watching. And a special thank you to all of you who were able to donate and help us raise the $92 for the Trevor project. The most important part of tonight is that, by and far. Although we had a great time doing it too.
Absolutely. Yes. And thank you. We are $8 from the goal, and we've got a whole month to go. So much love. Appreciate it.
Amazing.
Yep. Appreciate it so much. I am going to give everybody a chance to just say who they are again and where we can find you. If you've got something coming up, you want to let people know in the chat where you're going to be. And and then this lovely little stream will end up on YouTube as well. So if you joined late and didn't catch the whole thing and want to watch it later, you can watch it later. Yeah. Casper, why don't you start us out?
So everybody, I am Casper, DAMB Ghost. I played FGTM3. Basically my tank of a forgetful battle droid. I had so much fun. On Tuesdays I'm on High XP Society with Shannon. On Mondays I'm on Arrhenius with Jeremy. I haunt the internet wherever they let me. So follow my socials for actual dates. I wish I had a calendar. I'm so sorry. It's ADHD and that's not my thing. So anyway, I've also got other important things coming up real soon. I'm very excited for. That's me. I love this game. I'm probably gonna do a Sagas thing coming up.
Cool.
I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, moving on.
Dennis is like,
on the list.
come to me, my pretty.
You got to do it now.
You have spoken into existence. It now
I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, Jeremy, you speak, so I can stop now.
So first I have to say thanks to Cookie Month Steve, because I was trying to hit that. I was like, I can't let this not hit the $100 goal, and so I went and made.
You just had 3 people thinking the exact same thing.
That's so
and also Sam. Thank you, Sam.
Yes.
Awesome. I'm Jeremy. You can find me on my Twitch over at Wanderers Haven or on the socials at WH Pubs. I stream things, including this. What is today? Wednesday, Friday. We're doing some Tales of the Valiant. Right? It's day.
Right. It ends in a day.
Month day,
that's
right?
Yeah.
This Friday we're doing Tales of the Valiant for Mental Health Awareness Month as well. So come over and join us at 9 or 8 p.m. for that. I know there's other things throughout the month, and I just can't think of what they are right now. We're doing some Sentience 2D20 with the designer of that, and we've got a D&D PvP like free-for-all battle world type game. So yeah, head over to the channel and check that out. Sam, over to you.
Hi, I am Classic Sam NYGM or Classic Sam all over the social media networks that you follow, including YouTube and all other stuff. And you can find me here at Twitch as well, where I do talk shows, where I've talked to most of these lovely people, and we're working on everyone else. But on Friday, we're gonna be interviewing somebody's hero, aka Eric Hart, and I'm super excited about that. I cannot wait. And then on Saturday, we have Heather, aka Midnight Heather. So cool. And then Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you have Pluto Cleric, aka Paige. They are amazing. It's going to be such a good time. Check out those streams on Twitch. They're going to be live. You can ask questions of our lovely guests and be absolutely chaotic with us. I cannot wait. Follow me on all the socials, and that's what I am. Hi. And it's Shannon's turn.
Oh, I'll go last.
Okay, then it's Dennis' turn.
Well, then I suppose I shall budge in line. Hi, I'm Dennis. I've been your game master this evening. I am also the creator of Sagas, the system we've been playing tonight.
Yeah.
You can get it for free at the link in chat right now. Like, you can use the same rules we've been using. This is version 0.9, version 1.0, exact same rules, but pretty, because in over a year ago now, we raised almost $10,000 to fund art and layout and everything, and that is finally at long last starting to come together. All the art is done. We're now working on the layout, and I'm very, very excited to show you all the final product. But you can play the game already, so you can go do that right now for free. I wanted to make it as accessible as possible, and I think we did that. As far as what I'm doing in the near future, on Monday, May 12th at 6:30 Central, over on the Tipsy Tiger on Twitch, I'm going to be running another Sagas game. This is what I do. I run my game on other people's calls after bullying and letting.
Excellent.
It's beautiful. I love my life. And we have a crazy cast for that. So one of my favorite supplements that we have created for Sagas is called Epic. And you basically, there were a lot of, scenes, like for example, in combat, where we had to switch scenes back and forth and other people weren't in the scene, right? Well, Epic comes up with a solution for that. And that is you write poetry when you're not in scene about the things that happen in the game. It's so good. It's so beautiful. I've done so many streams with this supplement, and this time it is the most thematic one yet. It is going to be called Fool's Poetry, and it's set in Jocelyn's world of Ramithra, which is where, all the classic fairy tale characters, yes. Sleeping Beauty, a bunch of classic, all the Brothers Grimm stuff, Mother Goose, all the things. And we are writing poetry about it. And the Brothers Grimm are going to be so proud of us. We've already got, our cast is going to be Krezella, Jocelyn, who's also doing tech, Insha, Mare, and Mel Lusk. It's going to be a killer game. This is going to be so much fun. Again, that is on Monday, May 12th at 6:30 Central on the Tipsy Tiger on Twitch. And that's what I'm thinking about for the next several days.
Sounds
I love
amazing.
How animated and excited, and that's how it should be. Everybody's out here doing the stuff they love. It's great. I also want to add, I dropped a link in the chat to Sagas is a beautiful system to skin, like we did today with Star Wars. So when I saw Dennis was looking for more places to show up and play Sagas, I was like, yes, I'm in. I had played a Pikachu, not an Eevee last time as part of a Pokemon game that we did, which was Skinned. I can't speak. It's the end of the night by Mika. Our lovely little lemon boy. So Star Wars, I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do a Star Wars thing. So if you are a TTRPG writer, producer, creator of any kind, and you want to do something and skin it with Sagas, Dennis is amazing at making that happen. So I highly recommend going down that road. And if you are someone who just keeps talking about writing shit, but you haven't done it yet, you have no excuse. I'm calling you out now. Write it, and you will get support from the community. I guarantee you. If you can DM me, and I will make sure that you get support.
To supplement this, thank you for the plug, and to supplement this lovely plug, I would like to say, All these supplements that we just mentioned are 1 page long. They take like little to no effort to create, and we've made so many of them. It's so much fun.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of them that you can find if you go to the itch link on there for Dennis's Sagas, and also on mine you can find different Sagas games and versions and things like that. They all use the original Sagas system, so which you can get for free now that we've laid that out there, and then you can get another one with there. As for me, I also am all over the internet, but I'm not going to tell you all of that because, we're tired and everybody wants to go home. So I drop my link in there. You can find me on there. Most often, you can find me on Don't Kill My Character, where I play Raven as part of Superhero Shenanigans, which is a mutants and masterminds system. And that is wonderful. I also suggest that. And then, like Casper said, we also play Triangle Agency, which is also a phenomenal system that I recommend. So you can catch me there and all over the internet doing the things. Please continue to share the links for the Trevor project. Let's try to get as much as we can voices out there. I'll put some new links out there tomorrow too that don't have this specific game out there, but let's keep bringing some love for the Trevor project for the month of May and beyond. Why stop there? So thank you all. Thank you all for being here today, and may the force be with you.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Dennis. Thanks, Dan. Thank you, Casper.
Thank you, Janice.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.